Welcome in, everybody. How's it going? This is Roll4Luck Wednesday night here on Girls 20th Worlds. It is going to be a day. We're gonna have a time. A time will be had. A bite, a snack, a sip will also be had. A couple of them, probably. Yeah. No? Okay. Um, it's been a minute and a half, guys. Welcome in. I hope y'all are taking care of yourselves. We are certainly trying to do so for ourselves here at the Roll for Luck table and all the girl for run these worlds.
It's been a while, y'all.
It's been a while. Anyway,
It has been a week.
we
More
are.
than several weeks.
It's been a year, and by year I mean since Monday. Um. Yeah. No, we are going to keep it pushing and start real strong by going around the table and tell everybody who you are, but not who you're playing tonight. Well, your name, but that's it.
Okay.
Starting with Arnica.
Hello, everyone. Hi, I'm Arnica, and I don't remember how to do my job because I just keep pushing exclamation point everything, and yet there we are not. Ryu, what's our command? Help, do the thing.
I,
Thanks. So,
do the
hi,
thing, Julie.
I'm going to be do the thing, Julie, and I'm going to be playing Aurora. Probably. Sure, I will. My soul got saved. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. Last time we all checked, I was a spaceship, and now I'm not. But I'm sure this will work out perfectly.
As it always does. Also, the fact that you were stolen away with a soul just to come into VTM, where the question of soul is a whole other question. Anyway, Ash.
Everybody, my name is Ash. I'm a cat girl VTuber, obviously. Today I will be playing Lucky Edge. I don't know how today is gonna go, but you know what? We're here to have fun. We're here to have fun. We're here to do all the things, and we're here to entertain y'all tonight. So I hope y'all buckle up for a wild ride, cause this is gonna be a wild ride for all of us.
I told you a time will be had. Ava.
Hello, my darlings and dears. It's your Madam Ava here, and tonight I'll be playing Samir. We both use she, her pronouns, and I'm one of the few who knows how this is gonna go. More or less.
Yes, we will be asking you many questions, and in most cases, I'm just gonna be like, that sounds right. Which is how I run most of my games anyway. Bree.
Hi, it's me. I'm Bray. I'm playing Nina. That's who I'm doing. That's who I am. Ha. And my pronouns are she they and Nina's pronouns are also she they. I don't know if there were other things that were supposed to be said. I'm gonna assume no, and I'm just gonna continue on. Bye.
Okay, bye. Keitha.
Hey, I'm Kesa. I'm playing V today with our VTM game. I don't know how today is gonna go. It's gonna be a real fun, bumpy ride. For pronouns, we both use she, they, and yeah, I'm excited to play this. I typically have one type of character that I play. I'm surprise, surprise, I'm playing a gangrel. I cannot wait to play Gangrel Part 2 in this game today. And I'm very excited to see all of the shenanigans and all of the fun like things that we do in this game.
Um, listen, like Plymouth says in chat, countdown to Masquerade Breach. Start it. Start it right now. Hey, it's me. My name is Ryu. My pronouns are she, they, them, bo, and I do stuff on the internet when I can. And lately, I've just been doing stuff over there on TikTok, talking shit about Thai GLs. It's my bread and butter and my new personality. I'm so sorry. I'm not. Disclaimer for this game: this is a VTM, Vampire the Masquerade. There will be some heavy kind of shenanigans, topics in the background, death, destruction, blood, thoughts of hunger, and things that are out of your control. And the most important disclaimer is going to be this right here. Picture this newly made coterie story as the ramblings of a person who only skimmed the first, middle, and last page of a lore book. I ask for patience as we blur the lines of rules as written in a lore heavy system.
First, middle, and last page. Okay.
Which middle page specifically?
Yeah, which middle?
like you chose one at random or straight down the middle we counted?
We find out today that Ryu did not read 5e. They did 20th anniversary.
Don't tell me
It's
that.
good.
Yeah, I
Don't
read
worry.
whatever PDF was in my list.
I only have 5e. Don't worry.
I don't even know if that was the one I pulled. Anyway,
I was like,
God.
oh no, did I?
guys, a time will be had. Okay, so all right, so who would like, I don't even know what I did not read the rules on advanced advantages and disadvantages in this system. Um but who would like to get something for us, just a little baby recap of what happened last time on Roll4Luck, the verse.
Okay, nobody wants to do it. I'll do it.
I,
Once
I, I
again.
was going to, but it looked
Oh,
like you
okay.
wanted to.
No, go ahead. I was waiting to see if anybody would say anything.
Okay. The last time on Roll4Luck verse, we were still in Orbital Blues. We were having a grand old time, doing a spacewalk. Nina discovered stuff about themselves. Lucky Edge discovered something about herself. Marcia discovered some stuff about themselves. People were just discovering things. Samir was just vibing and being horny. And Aurora was being nosy, which all well and good. But then, oh no, that wonderfulness was broken with hooligans, bamboozlers trying to attack us. And in the attempt to save the newfound family that the ship was discovering all along, she was pushing people left, right, and center into escape pods and sending them into far reaches of nowhere. Luckily, like before all of that, we did do some like maneuvering through some asteroid belts. We didn't do a lot of the fighting stuff. Luckily, we didn't have to like get into it too much. But eventually, when it came to it was time to explode some shit, people had to escape. And knowing of the sacrifice that Aurora was going to make, everyone collectively said, no, no, not that, not at all. And so literally everyone took whatever skill set that they had and plucking a little tiny bit out of the D&D verse that we came from to be like, no, you're coming with us. And as Ryu said, a soul for a ship, a little bit weird. How did that happen? And why are they now in BTM? We'll see what happens. But we got into another plane shifting portal, and we're knocked the fuck out right now. So time to see what happens.
Thank you for that. I'm only going to add to that wonderful recap that uh that top 10 anime betrayal happened to two of the shipmates, with or without a petri dish, that may or may not have to do with aliens next time.
Oh God.
I
Oh,
forgot
sorry.
about the
God, about
Petri
that.
dish. Yeah, we accidentally started the plot of Alien. And we're just gonna speed roll past that. We're not gonna talk about it.
It was a gift.
Was because let me tell you,
It
Sure,
was
okay.
a gift. It was
let
a
me tell you
gift.
that side story that I'm writing right now.
Some gifts can kill you. Did you know that?
Yeah,
Anyway,
you're right. Oops, my bad. Anyway, you're right. My bad, my bad.
Oh, I love it. So yeah, you were jettisoned through what could be considered scientific magic in the terms of a very large, overpowered, over batteried ship exploding next to your wormhole to simulate the first portal jump that you made from your world, D&D, to Orbital Blues, to now Vampire the Masquerade. in this world, what you will see soon. We'll explain that here in a second. For the audience, what you are seeing as the camera pans down on a dimly lit city, zooms fast into a very large warehouse like building where there are um people laughing, running, dancing, and skating, bowling. It is an all-in-one party rink, essentially. Deep in the depths of this, deep in the depths, several floors down below. The camera keeps coming down the stairs and down the stairs. You come across several people whispering and moving about as they are in a very large, barely lit cavern. Two people look well put together. Shouldn't be here in a deep, dark cavern under a skating rink. Wild ride. And a couple people that look like they belong to this here. This has been home for years. As they talk and argue, one looks over their shoulder and you see our party laid, lined up, laid down against the wall of this cavern. Each one looking vastly different than they did before the portal jump. Each one looking paler. Each one not breathing. Except for one who is sat with their hands and feet tied, looking at the party. Comet is the first one to wake up. Tied, scared, and red, puffy eyes from crying, from seeing what they believe is their friends dead. Confused about the situation they're currently in. A few people start to talk and approach. Hours passed because I'm going to fade to black.
Uh,
Hours pass. Each one of you begin to stir. Each one of you have this. The first thing you notice, dry throat. Like you haven't drinking water in weeks, months even. Barely, the second thing you notice is your limbs barely being able to move as if you've just been there, laying still forever. Not as long as you haven't had water, it feels like. Each one of you opens your eyes to what seems to be a bloody sight in the area. Screaming in the back of your head. Just feed, feed, hungry, thirsty, screaming. A few of you lock your eyes on Comet, unconscious. You don't know if they are breathing. And a whisper breaks through all of your heads. Protect, protect. Just barely making it through the repeating feed, feed. Who wants to wake up first?
I'm gonna fight you.
And so you know that really saved your carpool to your house, because I was about to fight you. Because how dare you do that? A comment, try to make them dinner already.
Hello.
Volunteers trivia.
Oh, I was about to pull up.
I told you to come hang out anyway. Anyway, so
Oh my god.
Nina,
Yes.
the first one to open your eyes. I need you, for me, to describe your character first.
Ah.
That's it.
No.
That's in the description.
No, that's it. We're done. Close the screen, guys. No. So you Nina wakes up and immediately the first thing that she notices is her hair falling in her face. And her signature pigtails are no longer up. She isn't sure if maybe the scrunchie Arnica.
I'm unmuted. I'm sorry. Hi.
I'm an adult.
We're professionals.
Professionals. Wait, do we get an outfit change?
Yeah, literally describe your character.
So signature pink pigtails are out of their hold, and hair is going straight down, flowing into their face, and they're like trying to move it out because they're like, "Oh, this is weird. Where's my brushed back look? Like, what's going on?" It's like the autism, like, my hair is touching my face starts happening. And additionally, she just feels so hungry. And she looks down at her outfits as she shakily stands up on her feet. Her feet still work. Her feet still work. That's great. Um, and she is dressed in a almost like an all black bodysuit, like skin tight bodysuit with this red trench coat on top. And I imagine that there's, like, broken glass around and or something like that.
Mhm.
And the first thing she does is look in the mirror and check her fit. Like, "What I got on? Do I need to steal clothes from somebody?" And she looks at the fit, she's like, "Mhm, this is acceptable." Um, and then the next thing she notices is Comet. Although she's black, we all know this. If you didn't know this, black. And, um And I think the first thing she would do is, like, go over to Comet if she noticed Comet. My friends are fine. But they're used to this. We've traveled to 2 places now, it's okay. This is Comet's first time. It's Comet safe.
Before you could make that move towards Comet, who would be the second person to wake up? Come to.
So Lucky would start, and she would look around and she would find herself in this weird atmosphere. First thing she would do is that she would examine herself. So she like touches herself all over. And what you will see is that you will see Lucky, her blue locks are like pinned back. Not in a ponytail. It's like the sides are pinned back while the rest is like down. And she has like a butterfly clip holding it together. A black butterfly clip holding it together. And, and she will look down at herself, and she's being donned with a lot of uh jewelry, silver like the jewelry, necklaces, multiple necklaces on, multiple rings on her finger, a couple of bracelets, um like dangling earrings. She is wearing deep blue makeup, blue eyeshadow, deep blue, really deep blue lipstick, and she is wearing a black lace top, where you will see like a corset type of top, where you will see her cleavage, and she is wearing black leather pants, skin tight leather pants with some black boots, and she is wearing a red um a red jacket, with the belt around it, and the jacket has two slits where her legs would be able to move freely, and the buckles on that outfit will also be silver, um and with the she has buttons on her, what is it called, her wristlet of the jacket as well. And she would look around, and she would see Nina, and she would see Comet, and she would basically see trying to figure out what's going on, and she would call to Nina to see if she's okay, since she sees that she's up and stirring.
Wonderful.
Are we responding or are we going?
Not yet.
Okay, cool.
Still going through. Um, who would like to be the third?
I looking at you.
I'm
I
looking
want
at
to hear about
you.
you. I want to
I'm
hear.
looking out the window and trying to look to the side for the neighborhood. You.
I'm looking in your direction.
I'll go. I'll go. I'll go. I'll
Okay.
go. Uh, I
I'll
think
shop
in
for
typical, I think in typical Samir fashion, I think she's just gonna just bolt upright, 90-degree angle. Be like, okay, what the fuck just happened? Wait, I didn't do an inhale when I bolted up. That's odd. Hmm. I need to think about that later. Looking around, okay, Nina, all right. Luck? Hmm. Odd. Lucky looks odd, but I know that's Lucky. Uh, looking over and seeing Gracia a little bit, and then whoop, whoops. Hmm. But looks like Comet is there. Some confusion. We'll prioritize that later. Samir is looking around herself. The blue is gone. It doesn't shock her, but it is a bit puzzling to her. She has a similar skin tone to what her mom would have, a nice medium brown skin, but she still has the patches of vitiligo, but now it's a more of a, instead of a patches of pure white, it's more of a natural, like a more of a natural skin color of like just pale in the places where they usually are. Her hair doesn't seem to float. It's more placed against her face. Still kind of wavy, but now a bit more straight. Still silver, it looks like. Maybe tints of black. Her clothes kinda have the same flowiness that she tends to keep with. Um, Tight in some areas, so crop top, jewelry, kinda kept simple and silver, black crop top, flowing pants with a shawl just hanging off of her, and funky heel boots, so to speak. Uh, and there's a moment of panic as she's kinda, like, searching around, but then she feels a heaviness in, like, her left hand as she looks down to see a rosary of red. Like, "Okay, that's at least still okay. Now, why the fuck does my friend not have cat ears? That's weird. That is strange." Also, the other friend that had a cat ears, also weird, also strange. Also, why am I not breathing? Simona? Did Simona breathe? Huh. Things to think about.
Jeez. Ah,
Garcia.
what about Garcia?
I like you're like, I'm calling you out. She called me. Well, all right. The last time Priscilla woke up in a strange place, she had cat ears and still had her cat tail, and that was really fun and great in space. She's not having any of that anymore. I don't know where those went. They're gone. Um, they might come back. The cat's still inside. It's still deep within, but the cat is not very present in the
The cat
physical
was
form.
inside of us all along.
Yeah, I have 3 cats inside of me. One of them. Yeah, it's still there. It's just not the same Sia that we left off with. She cat has the same similar energy. It's a lot of like her hair is just like a dark brown, almost like black tone hair that's just kind of like cut like to like a short, like about medium length, like right here. Her highlights, she has like a blue highlight now instead of having just red. There's a little bit of like color differences going on. And her like general vibe is very much like I say crunchy goth, where like it's like a brown type of flannel, like shirt with like a sweater over the top of that, and then like kind of like mostly brown and neutral tones, a pair of like comfortable like uh dark wash jeans that are kind of cuffed and rolled up over her like docks because like she has to have the docks make the look real nice. Lots of like jewelry chains with like different like golds and silvers kind of like just kind of hanging here, and like the wide brim hat with like moon phases across like the under brim, and like a darker the color's like a dark chocolate kind of like brown. um for the most part, she comes to and is just more looking at everybody else to try to get her surroundings. Her immediate thought is like to ground herself is everybody here? Are we okay? Are they okay? And then there's another person that she doesn't recognize that's in the room. And it's kind of a glance over moment of what happened. Who is that and what happened? Um and of course looking to our girly pop in the center, who I think is unconscious. Um,
Comment? Yeah.
yeah, comment. And just trying to get our bearings as to the mental like cacophony that is just hunger, hunger, protect, protect. Like it's just kind of just this like haze. But the last thing that she does is she just kind of locks her attention on the comet and it's just kind of like staring kind of like intensely.
Now, there's one more person in this room coming to in this circle of friends, foes, people, something new. Arnica, can you describe what your character looks like in this moment?
So on the ground, s- kind of between Nina and Lucky, a little bit thrown back, there is a fairly sizable body. Like this person is tall, like 6'1". They're like Gwendolyn Christie tall. Um, and kind of heavy, fairly heavily muscled, but like thick layer of curves all over those muscles. Looks exactly like the kind of person you simultaneously do and do not want to pick you up, because depending on your attitude, what happens next is going to either really, really suck or be excellent. Um, so there is just absolute butt naked Amazon of a human being. She's a little bit fat. She's very tall. Hair is just everywhere. Half of it. There's a good like quarter of it, a chunk that is bright white, as if she's gone through some kind of bizarre shock. Um, kind of a somewhere sitting between a medium and a dark brown. Uh, and when she moves, it is very fast, but not particularly graceful. Um, she sits up. She doesn't bother orienting herself the way that you normally would, where you roll up. She just from face down, kind of supine on the floor, just her whole body pulls itself upright, doesn't use her hands, doesn't braces. Her eyes are wild and unfocused. Uh, there's a heterochromia in one of them. So one of them is very dark brown. The other one has like a gold splash right on the same side as the white streak, kind of like something hit her. Uh, and those eyes are feral as they scan across the room. They don't seem to recognize anybody, but they have lit on Comet. And Aurora tries to scramble as fast as she can towards Comet on limbs that she has never had before.
Ah, tasty. Now, to describe the somewhat scene, as you are also, some of you are about to start making your way towards Comet in one way, shape, form, or another. Comet is a weird, red-haired indie who is kind of currently wearing ripped, torn mechanics uniform, overalls, and all, and their braces you've come to know that help them steady themselves and walk on the ship. One of them is thoroughly busted. The other one is barely hanging on, as they are in a heap in the middle of the floor here, just barely making breaths every now and again. You can all, as you come to, hear more than you're used to hearing with your regular ears. You're hearing one single heartbeat in this room, and it is Comet's. You're hearing from floors above the scraping and rolling sound of boards, skates, pins falling, being collected and removed, reset. You're hearing and smelling the sounds of people above, just barely. The smells of concession stands. That part is sickening. As you collect yourselves, as little as you do, you also notice that there are 5 others standing far back, specifically talking amongst themselves, watching as you open your eyes. And as Aurora begins to move, one just says, well, I guess they chose snack instead of a pet. You all see Aurora move towards Comet. Mind you, all of you have this pounding headache, screams in the back of your head saying feed, and a whisper saying protect whenever you look at Comet. Or what are your intentions moving forward?
That's a great question. I wish I knew myself. But there's so much strange shit happening to me. You, how am I so small? I'm so small. And why am I so heavy while I'm still so small? But I have noodly appendages. They're just kind of going against the cement. They're flailing more than anything else. I don't bless Comet for real. Even if they weren't tied up, they'd have a real good chance of getting away because I don't know how to move my body. In fact, Aurora has just given up and started kind of rolling towards Comet. It should be really, real. It should be funny. It is freaking terrifying because her eyes are locked steady on Comet. Her mouth has just descended. Her fangs are presented. She couldn't close her mouth. She wanted to. She's not in control of this body. She's never had a body. She's never been hungry before. And and no one's ever been hungry like this. I don't know what I'm
Samir
going
does
to
look with
do.
confusion. Samir does look with confusion and some concern.
Yep. Yep.
Now, here's where Nina is at, right?
Yes, please.
Nina has no idea what's going on. What they do know is that they feel like they just went a 3-day bender, which is common for Nina, or used to be common for Nina. They know what it feels like. They're like, did I drink a bunch of alcohol before I came here? What happened? Um, Additionally, she is ravenous. And Comet looks like a delicious little snack. But in Nina's head, she's like, it would be inappropriate to munch on Comet if Comet is almost dead. Because in her head, she is equating the snack to her attraction to Comet. And she's like, that's inappropriate. That we can't and there's too many people around. Inappropriate. They might be dead. Like they might be dying. It would be weird to just be like, hey, can I so that's what's happening. Uh
Fucking dead.
Nina sees Nina sees Aurora rolling or whatever. And I think like some instinct would come in. Like the voice of like protect, I feel like would like really go home for her because in her head she's like, of course I'm hungry. I haven't gotten I don't know when I last eaten. I've been eating weird space food and I also haven't gotten any in like X amount of time. So of course I'm hungry. So let's just try to hold that in a box somewhere. Protect. And I think that like she would like hiss and like I think everyone would see like fangs reveal, and then she's gonna jump on top of Aurora, and like like when you're like your like older cousin is like being a dick, and your little ass would jump. Now, granted, Nina's also a plus size bitch, okay? So you can see Nina's plus size ass jump on top of this rolling other taller, like plus size person. And she's not choking Aurora out, but she's like, I am going to hold you in place. And that's what's happening.
Yeah.
It looks insane. She is like starfishing on top of this bitch.
I would say this is probably going to be our first roll. So what I need is I'm probably not calling this correct. But what I need is I need a physical of some sort from Aurora. Be it athletics or strength, melee, something that's getting you out of what's about to be a hold. And then from Nina, I need
Dexterity?
probably a dexterity, something that's going to hold Aurora in place. Now, I am going to remind you that essentially when I think I'm calling the checks wrong, but what you're going to do is add the attributes and the skill dots.
Mm-hmm.
But
you also have to account for your hunger.
Then roll that amount for in your 10-siders, and then right now everyone has woken up at hunger 1. Or sorry,
hunger 1.
No, hunger 1 implies you ate before.
Mm.
Whatever the hungriest is.
The hungriest.
The hungriest without.
Oh, so at 5 or 4?
Was 5 full?
Okay.
5 is
hold on. Wait.
Fully hungry, and then 4 is like there are 5. There are 5 total.
There are 5 total, so you're at 4.
Yeah.
Whoa, okay. That's bad.
Yeah. Oh, that's bad. That's
it's
super bad.
Okay.
They only provided one person for us to feed at hunger 4? That's rude.
First of all, that wouldn't even be enough. Like, just statistically speaking.
That isn't enough. 2 people will murder that person. What? This is very inconsiderate.
It is actually. It is, I agree.
It's like having a party and only one sandwich tray, but it's only chicken salad.
That's really funny.
Like it's like a single sandwich.
I think Samir's focusing on that hunger. It's like, man, I'm really hungry. Wait, there's only one person to feed from. Who assigned this?
I love how Samir's just fully resigned to.
She's been around vampires, so like it's not that out of the ordinary. It's just like people consider about the feeding.
Also, wait.
Samir is more adaptive to the environment of all of us, because even in Over the Blue, still she was calm and collected while we all were panicking.
I don't think Nina knows that she's a vampire, but Nina was absolutely sleeping with a vampire for a very long period of time. So, yeah. I mean, it wouldn't take long. It wouldn't be immediate.
And at the time, that one didn't know how to change people, so
exactly.
You also know what the bites feel like.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Anyways, what am I rolling?
I would suggest for Arnica, because it's more of evading, it would be a dexterity and like maybe a melee or an athletic. Actually at athletics for that roll if she hasn't rolled it already. Dexterity probably would be fine with Nina, but if it is actively like using physical force to just like
Oh,
Tackle? That would be strength.
I would say, well, I would say it's the other way around in this case. I think it's going to be a strength and kind of melee situation for Aurora, and then a dex and
Because I imagine Aurora's trying to push me off of her.
Hmm.
Of
right.
them?
It's going to be a dex and probably a melee for you too.
Oh, melee. Okay.
So
Okay.
dex and
So
melee, and then I read it again. It's I'm supposed to give you an attribute and a skill, and then you collectively, however many dots are in each of those, is how many dots you roll, and however much hunger you have, you replace the black dice with red die.
okay. Well, I have no normal die in that case. I have 3 dexterity and 0 melee.
Uh huh.
So, and my hunger is at 4.
Yeah.
So I only have blood dice.
Oh, yeah.
I
That'll do it.
also only have blood dice.
That'll do it.
Oh,
All right.
oh Lord.
That'll do it.
What is that?
I
mean?
rolled 3 successes on the blood dice. I don't know what that means.
Are they
You have 3
regular
successes.
successes?
There's
3 successes on my 3 blood. Oh wait. Okay, question. So my hunger is 4, but I only have 3 dice. Would the amount of dice that I roll be 3 or 4?
could be.
Because you replace whatever
Because
the
you're
hunger.
placing them, right? So
Right.
it
I'm
would
gonna look at your
be
character sheet.
because I have 3 dexterity, no melee, but my hunger would be 4. So
Yeah,
technically,
it's just a 3, but
okay,
your 3 dexterity is just gonna be your hunger dice.
cool. So I got 3 successes, and
And they are regular successes.
no, they're blood successes. They're blood dice. I only have blood dice.
No. Blood dice is fine. I'm saying there's no sparkles or
Oh
anything next
no, it
to.
just says success. I'll show a screenshot.
Oh. I forgot you're doing digital. That's right.
Yeah, I'm on digital. I can't do this. I don't know what to
I hate
expect.
going in this chat after a while.
We're funny. I don't know what to tell you. We're funny.
Hee
God. Why we can't have nice things?
For
We could
anyone
totally have
who
nice
wonders,
things.
my gift game is tight.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I got a messy critical and a failure because I only had 2 dice. Because I only have strength. I have no melee.
You said a messy critical and 2 failures.
No, I only had 2. 1 messy critical and 1 failure. I can't
And
tell if messy critical is a good thing or a bad thing.
and 3 successes. So if we go by the D&D rules, technically Nina would win out with 3 successes, even though 1 is a crit. And because technically yours would be a crit fail. So what I'm going to make this as
No, I think mine is a crit success.
oh, huh?
EPM blood die messy critical 10.
Bear
So
with
I
us, y'all.
had a failure. It doesn't tell me what. I wish it would tell
How
me what
many crits
number
did
it
you get?
is. I had
Because if it's
1
only
crit
1 crit, then
success
it's just
and 1 regular failure.
so only 1. You only get a critical success if it's 2. So if you only
Okay.
have 1 crit success, and then it's just a regular success.
All
But
I didn't
right.
know that.
yeah,
I didn't either. It's like you have a messy critical.
I will say it's going to be a messy failure. I'll
No.
say that. So essentially, the point of this fight, essentially, is the whispers of protect outweighs the screams of hunger in the back of your skull, Nina. And you don't know this being. There is the slimmest familiarity there. But you don't know this person, and they were going after Comet. In the fight, the tussle here, as this person, who you can obviously tell has no control over whatever is going on with their body either, you time out. Hold on.
Unrelated, but totally related. What happens if you were a vampire and you bite a vampire?
I was about to say that. I was like, what are y'all feedings type? Hold on. Hold on.
Because
Things. Fun things. Some fun things. Hey,
I was gonna say
Andy, do you want to
I'm hungry.
I was gonna say this medical messy
Messy.
failure situation is going to have y'all essentially tussling and biting each other. And I was checking y'all's feeder type to see if that was actually something that y'all were. It was going to be a whole other fucking situation, but I think we're good about that particular situation because of the feeder types
Yes,
there.
I'm a scene queen, so we're fine.
Yeah, and well, yes, and also Arnica is not the one, so it's fine. But in this tussle during this situation, this seconds of waking up and moving towards something, you both chomp into each other amongst this fight, and it, Aurora, the first time you feel this must be what pain is, but at the same time you are this hunk of being. Pain tolerance is high.
I'll bite you.
All right. So so let's see. About how big is Nina for how tall?
So
Like, are you backpacking short or are you half a
like
good sprawl, but
Nina's like 5, I think 5'7", 5'8", or something. In between
okay.
5'6" and 5'8", so I'm gonna just say 5'7".
All right. So like Nina's not like little. She's like an average size small
Right.
rat. Okay. Okay. So Aurora is doing her ridiculously slow, should be very funny, is instead alarmingly frightening roll in Comet's direction when Nina just kind of tackles her. And it is the worst experience of my life. This is so terrible. I am hungry. And now all of a sudden there's someone on me. No one's ever jumped on me. It's there's ground and it's touching my skin and my face is getting squished against the ground. I've never had a face before. I don't even know if I like this. And then I get okay, okay, something is happening to my shoulder. I don't know what is happening to my shoulder because it sucks, but also it maybe doesn't. I don't know what's happening to my shoulder. Um, that I might need to pay attention to that, and that's enough to make me just stop and go limp and look over to see Nina has just chomped to just make me hold still, and it's working because now I'm just laying there in confusion, trying to
It's like
figure
when
out
you grab a
if this
cat
is a
by the back.
terrible thing
That's about to
or
say,
if it's
yeah.
supposed to like, is this a there's a lot of sensations. I can't decide what they are. I'm just gonna hold still for a minute and try to figure out what comes next.
Does vampire blood taste nasty to me?
So I want to say, look at your feeder type again. Oh damn, I didn't put the descriptions in.
Funny thing, it just depends.
Yeah, it kind of depends, and I think
Ooh, I'm so
with
sorry none of us are bonding on game because that's just gonna be a bad time.
that's why I was like, let me go check something real quick.
Tasty for us. Ooh.
Also, anyways,
I I would say it's not like it's like you love popcorn, but all you have is burnt popcorn. It's like that.
uh,
Yeah,
Nina's a bougie, so
right.
just like, ugh, you
Hmm.
taste
Gross.
terrible.
Um,
Why?
at this moment, someone does come forward from the shadows, essentially, and what she is a a kind of slim figure with very long hair, long earrings, and lots of jewelry, leathers, leather crop top bra situation. Um, and the reddest of eyes, dark lipstick, walk up and just kind of fully manhandles both of you ripped apart, standing in the circle between all of you, um, baring their teeth, and looks back and just kind of growls at the group behind. Can we be done letting them play around? We kind of need to get past this. You go sit over there, and I don't know what's just just sit you down. Now, when I say that they have picked you up, I mean with no effort. Have picked you both up and just kind of placed one on you on the right and the other left.
Nina is like a fucking cat. It's like unhand me.
Aurora is also like a cat, but the exact other cat Aurora has
Just
ragdolled
long
because
cat.
she's like, why?
Oh,
What do you mean I've been picked up? Oh my god, this is the worst part of. How did you make flying terrible? How did they make flying terrible? She doesn't know what to do. She is ragdolled.
Um, uh, love y'all. Hold on, let me try to get this
Samir's just
image.
bamboozled by
Yeah,
this entire
some
thing.
shenanigans just happened. I'm
Much bamboozling.
not gonna be able to do this to pull this link up, am I? Aha! Aha! I gotta put it here. I gotta put it here because of obviously it's in the video chat. Let me know if y'all can look at that. Anyway, all right. From the back sections where all of these people, well, a few people are just kind of quietly looking, snickering or laughing and being yelled at by this fairly small being that has lots of strength. Uh I can't show you, I'm sorry. Uh oh, yeah, I can.
Screenshot.
Learns how to set it
Touch your face.
real time.
There we go.
Oh.
I have to do it like that because otherwise I can't. Anyway, this is one the one that picked two of y'all up back to back.
Itchy.
Okay,
Edgy.
okay.
Wonderful.
Okay. Thank you or whatever.
um as you are being ripped apart, or sorry, ripped from fighting each other essentially, and this one puts you down and kind of still holds Aurora, but looks at Nina and simply says, "If you, we can get you uh actual food. Um, we just assumed this one was up for grabs, so it's your choice, either little snack that you can all share." She kind of points at each one of you, or
just called them a snack.
you seem to have questions. Can I? I skipped.
I
We
have
skipped. There's a lot skipping on this.
I I have no strong confirmations, but I am of the understanding that I'm not breathing and I have a sense of hunger, which boils down to like the options of what this is right now. And my main question is, I don't think that's enough for all of this all of us, especially with what just happened, which is kind of insulting. Like, I'm assuming you know what is happening, so why would you just give us one?
Also, another thing I would like to say, I can't believe I'm being the voice of reason here. We're not going to eat Comet.
That too. Nina, we have to eat though.
I'll eat literally anybody else. Give me any human on the street. I'll find a human. I'll find somebody right now. Nina goes to walk out.
No.
Nina's
Well,
like,
there she
I'll find
goes.
somebody in these streets to eat.
And so you
We
will
have to
actually
bump
see
something,
Lucky
so
slowly get up
well,
because y'all know what's about to happen.
well,
He
well.
walks over to Nina, manhandles her over the shoulder, and walks back.
Every time.
Nina, how do you feel knowing that this has happened twice, literally within like the last 5 seconds? How do you feel? Does it feel nice?
I'm hungry.
You're not you when you're hangry.
Yeah, so you're not you when you're hangry.
I would
If she
also
wasn't angry, she'd be having a wonderful time being manhandled by powerful women.
I would also like to interject that this being that is standing in front of you, talking, the first to talk amongst the others that are just that have just been in the background. Um, Lucky, you have this pull or draw to this particular person. Um, you're not entirely sure what that means or what that is, but you feel ingratiated towards this person.
They bond us.
So Lucky would. Okay, so when you say gratiated, can you give me a dictionary of meaning to that? Better understanding, because you just used the word that's not
I'm sorry. I
normal in my
used the $15
vocabulary.
word. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
essentially, you feel. Think of it as a D&D charm effect. Essentially, this person is. You kind of feel like this person. You don't know them at all, but you feel like you've known them for a while. Like if that makes
Okay,
sense.
okay, okay. All
Like
right, that's fair. Yeah.
anything that comes out of their mouth, you're like,
Okay. All right. So, Lucky was still with Nina over her shoulder. I would turn to this person and would be like, "And you are?"
oh, Justine. I probably should have said that sooner. Um, I am your maker. And then these folks over here are going to be various makers of all of you. You all came out of nothing and showed up here, half dead, mostly dead. Some of you were dead. We just kind of helped undead you.
Oh, you're the reason why we're okay. That makes so much sense.
Mm,
Um, well, thank you for essentially saving us.
don't
And
thank
she
us yet.
slowly like puts down Nina, and she'll stare at Nina and she'll like, "Don't move." Um, can you let us know how we came to be here?
No. But we have theories. Theories, thoughts. We should probably get things situated before anything else
Yeah,
happens,
people
and
are
then we'll
hungry.
get into that a
I'm
little later.
going.
One of you needs to figure this one out. Either hmm, longest of stories short. You know what? We'll worry about this one later. How about we
No,
all
are they dead? Are they alive? Are they stable?
no, but they did see a lot, and it's going to be your choice to either kill them or make them one of yours.
Okay, well, we're just keeping this one with us, okay? We've been to a lot of places and a lot of dimensions. I'm hungry, and I'm more than happy to explain when I'm not hungry, but we're not killing Comet. and I will literally bite all of you.
Also, this one has no clothes. I feel
But
like
This one came
maybe it's
like that.
close.
Hold
I
on,
feel
but
like maybe give her clothes.
where was our choice?
right, nobody gave the one that's naked clothes.
Oh well.
Who are you people? So you turned all of this. You let her be naked, and then you just tied up this one person, which is not enough food for all of us.
We just
And
picked
was
one
just
at
like, oh,
random.
shut up, some food right
So
now, or I'm going to rip this
Francia's
place.
just gonna
wouldn't
sit
now
back
hold
and
on.
quiet, like,
Yes.
because she's kind of just
So
stuck in like.
wouldn't Lucky go ahead.
No, wait.
Oh,
Sorry.
sorry.
Go for
She's
it.
just kind of stuck in a moment, like, where was our choice? And she just kind of, when everything else is happening around her, she just sits on her hands and just sits back and kind of go, like, it's just kind of like staring at the ground, like, where was our choice? Because it's just like part 2 of like her transformation situation, where it's like, where was my choice the first time? So hearing the same similar talk of, we saved your life, we did this, we did that, it's just like the second double down of going, ah! So like everybody's yelling around her, and she's just like zoned out, just going, I'm out mentally. Just
Yeah.
tap me whenever you need me. I'm out.
I think the two
On
things Samir's gonna do is just she's gonna
yeah.
take the shawl that she has and just wrap it around this naked lady. She still doesn't know who that person is, but it's like, here you go, here's at least a shawl. And then she is recognizing that Percy is kind of in shock and just kind of sit next to Percy and just be like, I'm gonna be a presence next to you. I won't touch you unless you want me to, but I'll be a presence.
I understand the feeling you might have. Lack of choice is kind of beside the point in terms of our world here. Um
Yeah, it's like that in a lot of.
yeah. Behind you, kind of slyly walks up another being, a feminine figure who's just kind of in boots and leather pants and a brown leather coat and eyes as yellow as um bright golden yellow almost. Just kind of slides up behind you. Um no choice is still a chance to make something out of it. Just know that you weren't, well, wasted in this universe for now.
Yeah, I
My
heard
name
that.
is Helen. I'm your maker.
Well, it's nice to have a face with a name. I think I need just a little bit of time to navigate. Um, I guess this, whatever, all this.
Oh, you'll get a lot of time.
Yeah.
We have nothing but time now.
Oh, okay. Um,
Nighttime mostly, but
I see.
Ah, okay, so it is what I think it is. Got it.
what do you think it is?
Say it out loud.
I was waiting for someone to say it. I'm assuming the term vampire is a term used in this reality.
Vampire, vampire, vamp, bloodsucker, mm, Keith, Longtooth.
Hmm, got it.
Oh yeah, I used to sleep with one of those. Now, food?
Yeah, food.
Chop?
We'll talk. We'll talk later.
We'll talk. why don't the more level-headed of you come this way? And they're going to. So I need two of you to pick who's going to leave to go get food for everybody. I said
It's a
level-headed.
Lucky can go.
I mean, I'm down to go. That's gonna be real interesting with this prey exclusion, but yeah,
I go
Lucky
look.
is down to go.
I'm a prey exclusion for mortals, so I can't feed on mortals.
Oh,
But that doesn't mean I can't hunt.
oh
So now she
no.
can have a good time.
I can bring I can deliver McDonald's to the pack. TM.
Yeah,
Sorry,
TM.
McDonald's TM.
Um.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, who would be the two that's going to essentially just gather up a couple folks?
Samir's willing to, but if Lucky wants to go.
Yeah. I think Lucky would be willing to go. She wants to like explore the world as well. And never being a vampire herself, she does have some questions that she would like to ask.
Wonderful.
I imagine that Nina tries to walk out and Lucky
No.
immediately stops her. Like literally everybody immediately is like,
Hand over the face, like, no.
Basically, no. Like Lucky would just see Nina, and she would just pick her up by the scruff of the neck, pull her back, just be like,
I don't
"Yeah,
even,
you stay
and the
here."
thing is, I don't know if we have scruffs now, so I don't know how she's doing this.
I saw her for her outfit, like the back of her
Okay.
outfit. Yeah,
Okay, make a move.
just the back
Same.
of the jacket. Just pick
Yeah,
her up and just
Yeah,
put it
like
back down.
it's the same yeet. Lovely. Two of you. Sorry. Racia and Lucky leave with Calum and Justine. Um, the other three in this room, um, kind of look at the happenings and watch four of you or two of you leave with two of their own, and one step forward, simply saying, "I am sorry, not sorry, but welcome. We have some questions. We're going to hold off until you actually get fed. We were questionably bored, so I apologize for our manners and only leaving one for all here. This one, the one that's speaking, um, hold please. uh, Nina has um a short bond with. As this one speaks, you just kind of follow their every move as they talk, and they lean down in front of you and says, "I'm your maker."
okay, is this like a parent child situation, or is this like a daddy situation, or is this like there's no relation except that I want to bite you?
Yes.
That's just at all.
Sorry. I
And
really
honestly,
can't help with
if
that. To be
I'm
fair, you're my first make maid.
oh, I'm
Uh,
your first one, great.
yeah. So we're gonna figure this out together. I've seen it, but I figured it would be unfair for you to also be another one of theirs, and she kind of points to this kind of cloaked figure who is less than they look less than sociable. They're just kind of ominously standing over. Uh, this one is called Asima, and Do do do.
I need
Funny
Aurora.
thing it is,
you.
Aurora feels the bond towards Asima.
the funny thing is, like, it could have been a toss up of one of ours because of how salubrious are.
Yeah.
Don't perceive
Um,
my third eye. Don't eat me.
off to the corner is also this long-haired silver long-haired kind of gleaming eyes, cloaked figure. Lycidius is that one, that ominous over there. More talkative, but just looks to be the part of angry. But he's good
Is
when
there
you
a
get to know
reason
him.
for the cloakness, or it's just your vibe?
Pretending to be cold is easy.
Hmm. Huh, I didn't notice that. I guess with the whole watching people try to fight each other, kind of distracted from that thought. Interesting.
Um,
Y'all are
s- uh,
lucky that I
s-
don't have access to magic because I would burn this place down.
you shouldn't joke about that with all of us around, considering your personal situation on top of ours.
I don't
Samir,
care.
you feel close um to this one. Let's see this.
I, I think Samir just like kind of just rubs their forehead. It's like, oh, that felt weird, huh? Wonder why my forehead feels weird. Interesting. Well, hello.
You'll get used to
Uh,
that. You
is
won't.
it supposed to feel weird? Like, why is it weird?
After you've eaten, we'll get into it.
All right.
Nina would probably like grab that shard of glass that she did to check herself out and just like bring it up to Samir's face.
Huh. Not the weirdest cosmetic thing I've ever had happen to me. Huh.
I love that.
I should have put her 4 dots in composure.
Thinking this arguably the best out of everybody.
Again, she was raised by wares and she slept with succubi. It's pretty easy for her to just be chill about things.
just another Tuesday.
Huh. Interesting. Does it close? Does it do anything? You said you would answer. Interesting. Does it blink?
We'll answer.
These are just questions I'm asking to the void right now. Interesting. Thank you,
When the
Nina.
void answers, please let us know.
I'll let you know.
Celine steps forward, or like steps a little towards you guys, and throws each of you a blood bag. We only had a couple left, and I didn't want to have another breakout fight. I figured whoever won the little one, but since you're not going to eat the little one, here's a couple bags here.
Do we bite into this, or is there like a straw? Or
Yeah,
do
is this
we
like
just
is
open
this
it and
is this like one of those like little jelly things that are shaped like fruit?
Aurora is not asking questions. It was thrown in her general direction. And although she could not quite manage to work her limbs enough to chase down Comet, she's been practicing slowly. She's been figuring out, okay, wait, I got this. Pow. She catches it and immediately just slams it into her face. Her teeth just tear it open and she is just coated in it. Oh, it's so, oh, this. This is, I can tell it's not good. I can tell it's not good, but also it's the best thing that's ever happened to me.
This is literally
wait,
burnt popcorn.
that voice is kind of oddly familiar. Naked one. What is your name?
Mm, this, this is good.
Take your time. Take your time.
Nina like moves closer to Samir, like.
And
I've seen the werewolf orgies.
Aurora's just kind of crouched there, like she's licking blood off her hand, and she looks at
Mhm.
Samir, and for a minute she nods, but when she looks at Nina, she goes, "I know you. I know you. I know you." And then she points at Samir also. "I did not blow up." Huh.
Oh, Aurora?
Oh my god! like literally, up until now, Nina was sucking on the blood bag like like those like applesauce packets, and it's like Aurora.
She bites into the blood bag and just like, it does kind of taste like
Oh my
burnt popcorn.
god.
God.
You didn't blow up. Oh my god. My magic
Who
still
are you
exists, guys.
here?
My magic is still here. It was me. It was the power of my magic. I willed it.
It's the power of
I
friendship.
specifically willed it. And I mean, I guess we all willed it. Whatever. We all did it together. Yay. But I, specifically me, willed it. And that means that my magic's still here. And then Nina tries to like summon lightning and nothing happens.
Thank God.
Yes.
Oh, Nina, I'm happy this is not a Sabat game because Nina would be terrifying.
Oh my gosh.
This actually makes a lot more sense. How's having like a body and limbs? How's that going for you?
Oh my God, we cursed you with life, and then they cursed you with undeath.
Yeah, this is kind of first time getting a body, and then first time being alive, and then first time being dead. That's a lot of firsts in a very short amount of time.
Congratulations.
Congratulations!
And Aurora starts clapping with you. She's like, "Yeah." And then she kind of twists, and there's a like, you don't know. Maybe it's a birthmark. Maybe you don't know what it is, but it's this kind of star-shaped scar that stretches almost from her hip to her armpit, where it looks like, if she had been a ship, a whole bunch of nacelles and shit would have blown out. Bam, 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 bam. And she stretches and she looks at it and she kind of pokes it, and she gets up to her feet, Little Mermaid style. Nothing but wobbles and wiggles before she manages to get her feet mostly under her, jiggles back and forth and goes, "I don't know actually if I've ever been alive. I think I just went from ship to dead. But I think I could get used to it." She tries to take a step forward and just eat shit. Just boom.
Oh dear. We'll work on that while we're waiting for the others.
Do vampires in this world get like heal automatically? Like, how does that work? Because that doesn't happen in our world, but like, I mean, it
suspect
kind of
they're
does.
going to. I suspect they're going to tell us when everyone gets back here.
Oh, okay. We gotta wait until the entire
Yeah.
class is here. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Nina continues sucking on the blood bag. Now she's chill. She's got food in her. She's relaxed. She's like, whatever.
Samir's gonna help Aurora kind of like flip over. She's facing above. Like, here you go, dear.
Everybody that got a blood bag, you can add a hunger. So instead of 4, you're
or remove a hunger.
Remove, yeah. Remove.
I feel so bad.
It's like, what do you mean add a hunger?
Right. I feel so bad because we're just yucking it up, and Versia is traumatized.
Traumatized.
I know she's traumatized.
This is like
it's okay.
Has spent more time on a ship in space with y'all than the first week that y'all met.
Yeah, Versia's having a very rough time. Met us, then the train, and we were stuck on a train for like 4 months. Then ship shenanigans.
As soon as they met us, their world was just turned upside
Yeah,
down.
just
theoretically,
stressed
out in every
ruined their life.
direction.
Right?
No, you've enhanced it. And like
Thank you for putting it in
Just
extra
knowing.
words. Thank you for
I've
putting
never
it in
felt
extra
this bad
Enhance
in
is
my
wild.
Life
On
is
that
more colorful with friends.
wonderful enhancement note, let's take a break. Let's get a stretch in. Let's go take care of ourselves, get a snack of some sort. Do what you got to do out there in the audience. Appreciate y'all for chilling with us and everything. Please go take care of yourselves and do what you got to do. We will be back here in about 10 or 15ish to continue, maybe or maybe not getting a snack for our newly thirsty vampires. BRB. Blah blah blah. Back everybody. How is it going? I hope y'all are okay. Y'all got your stretches in, got your snacks, and did whatever you needed to do on a little break. We've got a little time left, and so with that little time, did you really just clip blah blah blah?
I mean, I
I
did.
sure did.
um, we're going to switch this current scene, this camera angle towards the crew that walked away to secure something. You're not sure why or what you need, let alone what others need. But in this case, you were told to go on a little snack run. So let's go see what that feels like, what that is. A couple levels ahead of or above where you started. in the basement of this skating bowl. You are walked out to the open air outdoors outside. Did we lose somebody or am I tripping?
She's
It was
she's
back.
back.
I saw some movement. Sorry. Um, as you are walking, Justine and Kellum uh just um lightly kind of jokes about the things that you can get into, but the problem here is that you are thirstier than you need to be in this moment. So they decided instead of bringing you out to the main rink, that it would be easier to catch people as they were leaving or coming in because they keep saying something about the masquerade being breached if we just let them run wild per usual. But Justine kind of smirks and leans towards Lucky. What are you in the mood for? What do you feel would sate your thirst the most?
Lucky was scanning the area, and she would say, well, I'm not much on feeding on the innocent, that is for certain. So is there anyone who technically can get rid of that no one will miss?
Honestly, that's your call to make. I
Hmm.
mean, unless you just go around asking people, "Hey, did you do a crime today?"
I'm pretty sure if I walk around, once there is a crowd like this, they pretty much mingle into the crowd anyways. So I'll probably scope out the scene and see if there's a prey that I have in mind.
Okay. If you want to hunt alone, I suggest being very careful. You do not want to alert more than the person you are feeding on. And don't forget you still have to bring back something for your friends.
Hmm.
I can stay close, let you do you.
That would probably be best, just to make sure that I don't endanger the rest of the group.
Go for it.
All right. So you will see Lucky walk into the crowd, walking in and out through people, scoping the area. And what do I roll for a so-called perception check?
For a so-called perception, you're going to, I think it is a called perception. It's probably not being able to see it. There it is. Do a mm, actually tell me. I think I wait. I have to look at your thing real quick because I think you have
I don't really
what I'm
remember. It
about
could
to
be
ask
incorrect.
for, huh?
Uh-huh.
Huh? Because I think
I
you
said
might have.
remember.
Do you?
Okay.
I think you have 3 in Streetwise, if I'm not mistaken. So, roll a
Let me see.
Streetwise,
3 in street.
and
Yes, I do have 3 in streetwise. Yes.
a Streetwise and an Intelligence. So essentially, what you're going to do is
Mhm.
however many dots in both your intelligence and your streetwise is how many dice you're going to roll. But you're going to replace the black dice with how much hunger you have, which is at 4. So
So that'd
if
be the blood dice.
the red ones, yeah. So or the blood dice. I think you're doing digital too, yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing
Yeah.
digital.
So
Yeah.
it'd be a blood dice. Um.
So
So
that'd be
on
6.
so you have a pool of 6 and yeah, a pool of 6. So 4 of those are gonna be blood die.
So
4
four
is going
four
okay.
blood
And
die
then
and then 2 regular.
Yeah.
okay. All right, here we go. Rolling.
Mhm.
All right. So normal die, I have 1 failure, 1 success, and blood die, I have 1 failure and 3 success.
Okay,
So
and
4
nothing special,
altogether.
no critical, no nothing like that.
No critical, no nothing.
Okay, and you said 4 total? Is that what we said?
Yeah,
4
4
total
total. Yeah.
successes? Lovely. So with 4 total successes, you're able to just kind of people watch. And also while also people watching, you're also hearing and feeling people around you, and it's not great. You find yourself having to continuously hold yourself still or hold yourself from just pouncing on someone or hold yourself from just taking any option at this point. You have one state of mind, and that is to find someone who is awful enough to be taken off of this world. You um just so happen to mm, you just so happen to hear an argument that leads you to believe that there is a person who fits the type that doesn't need to see tomorrow. Although it's your choice if you actually want to feed fully and be full.
Okay. So Lucky would just turn her head to the people who are arguing and just basically scope out the person and um move a little closer, but where the people will still be unaware. So I'm guessing a stealth check then.
Yeah. So that would be ooh, a dexterity, and there is stealth somewhere? Yeah.
Yeah, stealth I have 3 and dexterity is 2, so that's 5.
So 4 of those are gonna be blood dice.
Okay, and then 1 would be the normal. Okay.
Mhm.
So this one. Okay, so the normal dice is 1 success, and the blood dice it says 2 failure, 2 success.
Okay. That's pretty
I'm also posting it in not that one, posting it in
mhm.
Discord so you can see. Copy. Copy that. Is that it?
Oh,
No.
that's a
No,
weird
no,
way
no,
of it
no, no, no,
showing.
no. No, 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 no. That's not the right one either. Can you just copy the one I'm trying to copy, please? There
Mhm.
it is. Okay, there it is. That's what it is. Sorry.
Okay. Okay. I got you, I got you.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, you're able to sneak up without being noticed, and the argument, ends, and this person that you have honed in on, uh, begins to walk the opposite direction.
Okay. So I would slowly follow them in the direction that they are headed into. Um, and I would tell Justine,
You look around,
um,
Justine is nowhere to be seen.
oh, okay. Well, all right, so Lucky will look around and like, okay, well, it ain't like the first time I'm hunting. I was a cat at one point. So she would stalk her prey basically. and she would wait for the opportune moment. Does this person walk down and become isolated at some point?
Yes, they were isolated. They started walking separate from the person that they were talking to originally.
Okay. And there's no one else around that they
No
could see.
one close enough. No.
Okay. Okay. So what Lucky would do is that she would take one more glance around before she actually pounces on this person and pulls them completely out of sight of anyone that could have seen something.
That wouldn't take a roll. This
Okay.
person is unsuspecting, and you already rolled a self. So
Okay.
now that your teeth are in this person,
Hmm.
this is your
Okay.
choice. Your
Hmm.
first feed, it is exhilarating. Do you empty your hunger? By emptying your hunger, this person dies. Or do you restrain yourself and leave one hunger open?
Now I'm supposed to bring a snack back to the group. So is it possible that I could drain this person to be weak enough where they won't struggle if I take them back to the group?
Yeah, you can do that. And in
Okay.
the process, instead of being either half full or mostly, you could take out 2 dots.
Okay, I would do that instead.
Okay. Uh, Wonderful. You take 2 hunger dots off essentially, so you'll have 2 on,
Mhm.
um, or 2 written in,
Mhm.
and you can easily knock this person out, drag them back. As you get your fill and you go to look around to remember how you got in this particular alley space, um, Justine shows up kind of from top over the edge. She just says, "It was actually easier for the first time. Pretty good. Pretty easy."
I hunted before, but in another life. You could just say that. So hunting is not new to me.
Well, I meant the restraining yourself. I saw the way that
Oh,
some people almost didn't make it a few times.
I'm more level-headed when it comes to I'm in a situation and I need to know what's going on before letting anything go out of control. So think of it as somebody, as you saw, come into your world and don't know anything. Being a vampire for the first time and completely a mess. So I am completely out of my element right now. Completely. So yeah, I would not be best for me to give into whatever sensation that I have right now.
There's plenty of time for you to give into that. I will not lie to you. It is not going to be any easier, and you will not know more than anyone is willing to share, unfortunately.
Unfortunately. Okay.
Let's see where your friend's gone. While that's happening, um, Garcia, it was similar questioning as I forgot her name. Uh uh Kellum watches as Lucky goes on a hunt, essentially. She kind of leans over and is like, "You could do a hunt, but I know that we have particular taste, unfortunately. I don't know how
Oh,
yours manifested though. So, what do you feel
I feel that. That's felt. And that was some of the questions I was gonna ask, but I think now's the time for me to to act and ask a bunch of questions about it. The thing is though, and I think I would like help with this, and you can hear me out. She's talking really low. It's like this is not like a conversation out in the middle of the skating bowl. um, Horrible conversation to walk in on. Um,
I mean,
it's like,
y'all are outside. Essentially, y'all
oh,
they
okay.
they brought you outside to catch
Yo, I
people
thought
going
that
in
music
or
was
out.
bumping, and we're just going like we're
No,
just that was my okay. Okay, great. Okay, that makes
they
it a
knew
lot
better than
easier.
to bring someone who's hunger for inside the building.
I mean, what a test. What a test. So this is I think this is the idea that I have, and I am starving, but my friends are also starving, and the best thing I think I could do, and you can hear me out if this is a bad idea, but wouldn't you and I be able to maybe just grab like 2 or 3 people that are walking out and just kind of shove them into wherever we came from?
Short
Or
answer.
is that a bad idea?
Short answer. Yes, we could literally wipe out an entire room if we really wanted to.
Yeah. That being greedy?
I feel like you want me to say no.
What is do you think that is a bad idea? It probably is. That's probably a lot of people that are just up and gone. That may be bad. Um,
I mean,
Maybe.
considering this is our home, our domain,
Mm.
we kind of try to keep a low number of people just up and fully missing, losing
Mhm.
memory, figuring things out on their own, and losing time and space. Yes, but
Yeah.
completely missing. We try to keep that number low.
Like a catch and release. Yeah. Yeah, I'm familiar. Okay. Um, I think with that in mind, um, I don't I think that's the best approach. So if you would like to help, or if I could have your help, I think it would help me get to know you better first. And then you know what I mean though. It's just kind of like smirks, like you know what I mean.
You
Like
know what I mean.
eh, um
Is to say you want to learn the ropes because I'm not really great at teaching the ropes.
no, I can learn by example pretty.
Mm.
I can I can learn even in the heat of the moment real fast. I just more I want help. I want your assistance on this. You don't have to have a guiding hand. It's okay. It's okay if I don't think it'll be as messy as I think like worst case scenario. I'm not thinking the worst case scenario here. And she kind of just
Mm-mm.
like stretches, like
The
she kind of
worst,
does these
the worst
stretches,
case
like
scenario is nobody has any snacks by the time we go back.
uh I can practice restraint.
What better time to know?
Yeah. Yeah, I think okay.
There's a full 2D smirk on this one as he says practice restraint.
I can practice restraint. Tosses the
Yeah.
hammer. Oh yeah. So it's I don't know. There's a bit of just familiarity in the feeling, but it feels off enough that uh I think after the fog is over, the head fog is done and dealt with, I think that would be a little bit easier for me to ask questions. But right now, it's like I need to like resolve what's going on. And there's like a bit of hesitancy too. Like it definitely is like a hyping herself up kind of moment. Especially with the confirmation that like we have a bit of a difference in situation going on with how we feed. And like she
Mhm.
could tell, like looking at like people come in and out, that like there's a lot of like, oh man, why? Like it's absolutely just kind of just this like moment of just like, especially for her, it's just like, I don't want to feed on the innocent. And she does say that's like, I don't really feel like I want to feed on the innocent. And I don't know if it's just something that's just a part of who we are at this point in this existence. But don't you want to like feed and like fight against somebody else who will put up enough of a fight as you do? And not feed on people who are unaware and helpless, because that's kind of the pivoting point in my head right now. That I would rather sate my desire and my hunger with somebody who is on equal grounds as me than like get off of
What are
somebody who is just
you
helpless and weak.
what are you saying when you say equal? Because nothing here, and she's just kind of hand towards the people that are walking in and out the building itself is going to be your equal, other than one of us.
Not even the biggest, toughest person in
if
this
you
location.
if you could sneeze, they would fall over.
Uh, well, I don't know. She said, I don't know what that means. It's like it's like going into a fighting ring and just like, you know that you could just like one punch somebody out and you do it anyway. It just feels wrong.
Oh. Mm.
And she kind of does kind of do a laugh like I did, just like, I don't know what that means, but it sounds bad. The O sounds like a bad time.
This is in this moment. I need you. Here's the thing. I need you to roll.
She sounded certifiably unwell right now, because it's just like we're not doing
um,
okay.
what would be something? Okay, I know insight for sure as a skill, and then let's go intelligence or wit. So, like, for
Oh
sure,
man.
insight, and then an intelligence and wits.
Okay, so
So, like, whichever one is better for you.
um my
Oh, I'm actually
insight.
looking at yours. Okay, lovely. They're both the same. They're both the
Yeah.
same.
Oh yeah, this isn't Ellie. Okay, I'm great. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Sorry, that's another character, guys. That's a whole other character that has way worse stats. I was like, oh wait, I stand a chance. Okay. Yeah, it's the same. It's 2 and 2 for like either I have 2 intelligence, 2 in wits, and I also have 2 in insight. So like,
So all four would still be dice, all red dice. Yeah. So I need
well,
you to roll uh
4 blood
four
dice.
dice. It's gonna be all hunger.
Okay.
Um
I have
yeah,
no normal dice.
yeah. That's what I'm
Okay.
saying. It's all hunger.
Ooh, what does that mean? I have 1 failure and 3 successes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
With that, and they're regular successes, right?
Yeah, it just says
With that, you're learning as you go. You're intaking a lot of information, a lot of sound, a lot of smells, a lot of feelings, a lot of inside yourself, just a whole war going on in your mind. And it's all as if you are muscle memorying combat training. As you look at the person in front of you, this familiar but very new person, as that laugh a second ago that made you kind of jump laugh. You could see their foot move forward and their fist ball, and then they stop themselves.
Does Priscilla notice that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Brazil
Okay.
sees that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You getting a little jumpy?
I get a little antsy, and it sounds like you are wanting a fight, but the problem is there's nobody here that's going to be able to take you toe for toe, especially at your current
Yeah.
situation, except for me. So, but I have questions and concerns because it seems like you're not going to be able to feed correctly unless it's one of us. But I'm not definitely not going to give you mine willingly.
I mean, I wasn't gonna ask about that. That seems very personal. And
It's also
you
very
seem
frowned upon in general.
well,
Well, in general, fancy culture.
okay. Um, that's fair actually. And she kind of takes a step back and kind of puts her hands on like, okay. I in the back of her brain it's just pinging off like do
um,
it.
I would love. I would love a composure. You know what? Is composure different than willpower? Am I tripping?
Uh
Willpower, composure is gonna be, like, more of your maintenance of keeping calm, and the willpower is, like, the vampiric energy vibes.
Yeah.
Willpower is different, yeah.
Okay. I want composure. Mm,
It'll be spicy for me. Wait, oh no, I still have
a composure and insight. Actually, no, a composure and intimidation.
I ain't got no intimidating bone in my body. Not even I got 0.
Now, I know you don't have that, but I want you to know in the back of your mind, you for no better words to say it, you got the dog in you.
I got the
So
dog in me.
you got that dog in you. So
I got that cat in me.
I can't hear that without thinking of Love Is Blind, and I hate it right now.
You're welcome.
A very serious moment where I might have to eat my sire, and I'm making jokes. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay. So composure and intimidation. So I have 3 dice.
All four hunger. Or
All of
all
them are
three
hunger.
hunger.
All
Yeah.
3 hunger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gosh. Oh, okay. I'm rolling. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Okay.
But
So I have a
let me
bestial that's bad. I have a bestial failure. I have a messy critical and I have 1 success. It's bad. This is a bad time for me.
It's so tasty.
You look like a chihuahua, like, up against a Doberman.
Oh, that's really bad. Yeah.
It's so good. Here's the thing.
Bestial failures mean other mechanics too. I got the dog in me for real. Oh
Here's
no.
the thing. The The whisper of protection is not there, whether it's low or gone, because the one that you felt like protecting is, for the most part, safe somewhere down below. The screams of feed loud. If your ears could bleed, they would. That jump was an invitation of war. The chuckle of them thinking they're better than you just because what? I'm new? That first foot forward was an invitation that they halted, but you can RSVP. And you rear back, fangs bared, jump to fight this person in front of you. And that's what we're going to call it tonight.
Did I cause a Am I the one that did the masquerade breach? Am I the one? Am I the one? Was it me all along? Oh my god! Is it me all along?
I should have considered Candy because I know how they are.
Consider me.
I've done this before. I should have known.
It wasn't this. Okay.
It wasn't Nina. That's what matters. That's
I
what
really hope you're
matters.
just like, no.
Probably.
Meanwhile, we're in the basement with our blood bags. Sipping, getting
hungry,
to know.
Better.
And Lucky on the way with a snack.
Just a little.
I'm so sorry. I'm
little
about to
snack.
fist fight my sire outside of a skating bowl.
Wait, I would love it if Lucky and Justine would just walk by and just see this. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's like, I didn't know we could do that. All right.
In my character's defense, with this happening, my convictions are safe.
Yeah.
Well, as long as your convictions are safe.
My
As
convictions.
long
Yeah.
as, that's all
Yeah,
that
technically.
matters. Sure.
Yeah, you may not be safe, and we may have to come save you, but
I also want to remind y'all, because I don't think anybody remembers, that literally the last time that we played Arnigo was threatened with, as soon as you become a person, we're gonna throw hands, and y'all in fact did. It was very great.
That tender was filled.
and even when she
That
doesn't know what's
desire was
going on, Nina stands on business.
Then we're gonna throw hands
Hands
first,
on
and we
business
did.
and then get swooped up by Lucky. Yeah.
This episode had everything. I appreciate everybody chilling with us and wonderfulness. We will be back here in about 2 weeks time to continue our VTM run, as Roll4Luck verse keeps it pushing in this newfound world, with these new wonderful mechanics that I don't know if you should learn from us. But here we are. Let's go around the table and see who you are, who have you been, and where can we find you between now and next game, starting with Arnica.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. I've been Arnica, your recently ensouled spaceship in a human body, which isn't even a human body anymore. It's a vampire body. It's fine. I'm going to handle this wonderfully. I'm sure there will be no problems with having self control when you don't even know how to walk right. I've got this. Don't worry about it. Nina's got me. Nina's got me. Nina's
Which
got
is the
me.
worst sentence you could say, honestly, in any universe.
Isn't
Don't
it?
worry, Samir has Nina. It's just like the Russian doll thing.
Nina and
And
Lucky. Like there's like, well, no,
Yeah.
has Lucky, and then and then Samir has Lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mercy is fine. Mercy is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, who has
Just
Lucia?
Russian nesting dolls of
Lucia, no,
lesbians.
Bitsy is also on the side just watching.
We might have to look
Eventually.
out.
I'm not doing
Garcia might
anything.
end up in the nest egg after what
Me,
just happened.
all of you, get in the Russian doll. Get in the Russian doll. Get in the
Get
nest.
the
Right.
doll.
That said, I'm not doing anything. You can't find me anywhere. I'm only hanging out here. Uh, that'll change next year, but I'm slowing out my year. I'm ending early. It's gonna be so relaxing.
Not the
Next person.
Huh?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. Hi, my name is Ash. I don't know what just happened, but anyways, I'm Cat Girl, obviously. Hi, hello. I stream on Twitch. I stream on Twitch on Tuesday and Thursday, definitely. And then we're not on our own shenanigans on Wednesday. I do stream on Wednesday nights. Nighttime. Became a nighttime streamer. Better for me. Y'all can go to bed to me, chilling out in mostly Final Fantasy since I'm trying to get to Dawntrail. Um, but yeah, you can find me on all the socials, even on Blue Sky. And I hope to see y'all around. I appreciate y'all showing up and showing out and being very active and enjoying our shenanigans every time we on here. We appreciate it so much.
hell yeah.
Now have accused me as I curl up and take a cat nap.
I see what you did there. Ava.
Hello, my darlings and dears. It's your Madam Ava here. I'm going to save the fandom for later. But you can find me anywhere at Madam Ava Couture. I'm technically still on Twitter because that man's not going to chase me out. I'm petty that way, but I'm literally everywhere except for like threads. I'm not doing threads. But in the meantime, in between time, you can find me on Entropy Emporium on Saturdays, bi-weekly Saturdays for Invisible Sun, where I play a lesbian in a weird toxic relationship with her dream guardian who's not a dream guardian. You can sometimes find me on Exquisite Corpse Presents. We're technically on break until December 1st, but that's for Thirsty or Lesbian. I play a daughter of King Arthur. I murdered an evil unicorn, and she haunts my dreams sometimes. I'm gonna make her son my son. Don't worry about that. And then on Tuesdays, not next Tuesday, but the week after, you can find me on another vampire game called Vampire VTM Society over on Folk and Myth. I play Lysandra there, whose job is literally to stand there and look pretty. She's literally a Toreador made Lysandra. That's really it. We're haunted by a ghost right now and trapped by a ghost. So see the ramifications of that. But yeah, anything else, just follow me and see what I'm doing because people want me in things and I don't stop, even though I
So
should.
you don't say no.
I don't say no. I'm learning to. Bree.
Free.
Hi, I'm Bree. I have been Bree, and I will continue to be Bree forever. Probably, who knows? Anyways, you can find me in the Linktree links below, or in the chat somewhere, or whatever. Uh, right now, I am in a Call of Cthulhu game on Tuesdays. Every other Tuesday, we are on break until January. But in January, check us out. We will be over there. It's creepy. It's scary. And I play a green gremlin. So want more information on that, you gotta check it out. And other than that, I'll be in the void. So yeah, that's me. Bye.
Made the mistake of looking at our chat again. Uh, who is left? And me. Is it me? No.
Oh.
No.
Kaisa.
Forget my friend.
I forgot myself.
It's all good. It's good. It's good. Excuse me. Sorry. Anyway, hi. I'm Kesa. I play V tonight, who's apparently wanting to pick fights with possibly the worst person to pick fights with. I'm pretty much here. I exclusively stream and do stuff with this group. I love y'all. I when I'm not here, I am working on my stuff. I'm going to conventions. We're gonna be at MFF this year, which is gonna be wild. One of the biggest like furry conventions. I think worldwide, not sure. But we're gonna be hanging out there. I know there's a lot of us nerds that play games and love D&D, love tabletops there. So I literally cannot wait to talk to y'all and interact. And I'm gonna be running my mouth constantly about what we're doing at the game room. So I'm excited. I can't wait to see what happens in this game. I am nervous that I may have possibly cause a masquerade breach. Who knows? I get to think about that for the next 2 weeks. And yeah. I keep saying I can't say this enough. I am extremely excited. I'm extremely happy that we get to try this system out and share all of our like shenanigans with everybody.
And hey, it's me. My name is Ryu. I will be Ryu plays games in most places, or an extra S and the other places of the socials. I run games over on Start Playing every now and again. I have a thought and prayer about making a thirsty store lesbian game based on a Thai drama. Thai girl love drama. I'm just saying I have thoughts and prayers. Anyway, that might be a Christmas thing for myself. But yeah, I stream when I can. Right now I'm trying to build up my ticketed talks. I mostly just talk stuff and do clips over there for now. And who knows what will be in the future. If I can get to 1,000 followers, that means I can go live and you can hear me live talking about these shows. Anyway, in between time, in the meantime, y'all are awesome. I appreciate everybody for coming to chill with us. And I love this fucking table. I love that y'all are letting me run y'all through a portal and time and space to get us to play some other stuff. It's a good time. And next time we play, it's going to be hilarious. I did not put my bingo card on Marcia being the breach. And yet, here we sit.
I bet.
Also, one episode flat. That the timer's short. Anyway, thanks for coming. I will see y'all later. Be creative, be creative, do crimes, and keep taking care of yourself. Keep fucking fighting because that's all you can do. We will see y'all later. Bye.